We spin this way. G'day, guys. Your neighbours here. Do you know actually what's just been unfolding outside your house this morning?
No, we don't hardly know, but we was down the road there, just at my auntie's house, yeah. And because we see him up and down in his car driving around, yeah. But every time we see him at his house here, he'll jump in his car and he'll drive. But then he'll come around and he'll make sure I have a look at his house, but then he'll just keep driving you.
Yeah, so I'll just interrupt you there, mate. So are you aware that this is the home where Cleo Smith was found this morning at 1 o'clock?
Yeah, I was there this morning, just down the road.
And describe for us what happened.
What happened was there was a detective's car there was about 2, and we was down the road, and then 2 jumped out, and then they walked in there about 10 or 11, something like that, but they ended up finding her inside there, yeah.
And how frantic were they sort of going into the house when they executed that search warrant?
No, we wasn't too sure, yeah, we stayed our distance, yeah, we stood back and we waited, but then after that, we seen someone, on the detective's shoulder. We thought it might be that little girl now, which it was, yeah. So then I went closer to the detective's car, yeah, and I saw her in the back of the car, yeah, with the detective who was holding her, yeah.
And when you saw her in the back of the car, what was going through your mind?
I was a bit shocked too at the same time, yeah, because the person is in our street and yeah, we walk around here, yeah, and what we do best.
And we won't reveal the name of the individual that you're neighbours with, but can you give some insight into what they're like?
Neighbours, they quiet and that there, they do their own thing, but everyone, they know the person who stays at that house there, they wouldn't think about, or wouldn't thought about it would be him or something, yeah. But we got a shock ourselves that it was him, yeah.
And, she's been there, we believe, for up to 3 weeks. Yeah, did you have any sign that anyone might have been taken there? Was there anything suspicious that piqued your interest over those 3 weeks?
Yeah. Other day, I think it was Monday, we saw him in the Woolworths there buying Kimbies and that, but we didn't click on who it was, or what he was buying it for, who he was buying it for, yeah. But until now,
And are there things sort of popping into your mind now, that little things over the past 3 weeks that, that spark of inspiration, that might have been something, the reason why Cleo could have been there? Is there anything else that's coming to mind now when you cast your mind back that could have given you a hint as to what was happening just next door?
Yeah, could have, but wasn't too sure about that, yeah.
Yeah, pretty incredible, guys, and you can see very much. The witnesses and the neighbours here are incredulous. They're just digesting the information. It's very raw here on this street in Carnarvon. That's only 2 minutes from the police station, literally under the nose of the massive operation, the Police Task Force Rodeo.